Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Arsenal Football Manager series. Once again, thank you so much for all the support so far on episodes 1 and 2. If you are enjoying, please do remember to keep dropping those likes on the episodes and subscribe to the channel if you are new, because there is loads more content from Football Manager 2021 to come over the next 12 months. So today we're going to be playing our first Premier League game of the season against Leeds United at the Emirates Stadium. Hopefully we can start off with a bang and get 3 points. But a couple of little bits to go through before we get to that game. We've made a transfer, and I asked you guys in the last episode, do we go for Darun or do we go for Gagliardini? There was a little bit of a mix, but most of you guys went for Darun. And there was a little bit of a development. So Gagliardini's still sort of in the pipeline, but we are going to reject it. In terms of the transfer history, we have brought in Martin Darun. 13.25 million he ended up costing us. And this was a little bit strange, but it actually worked in our favour. So as you know, we didn't really have the transfer funds in place to do this. And when I was trying to do the negotiations with the club that he came from, which was Atalanta, there was a little thing that popped up on screen, you guys will have seen it before, where we could ask the board to negotiate this deal on our behalf. And they went and did that. They were more than on board. They can see that he's a quality player. He's down as an important player in his prime years, an elite midfielder in the media description. And Arsenal went out and the board just went and paid the money, 13.25 million up front. The 5 million that we had in the transfer budget obviously came off, but normally if you haven't got the funds in place, you won't be able to put the deal through. So this worked out absolutely perfectly for us. And just look at him, he's going to be absolutely solid in that defensive midfielder role. All the attributes there that we need. He's got that high work rate, high determination, brilliant tackling, 6'1", 17 stamina, great physicals, great mentals, you know, his bravery, his brilliant anticipation. All the parts are there for Martin Darun. So even though he was 3 years older than Gagliardini, it's made sense on a short-term sort of 2-3 year deal. It's going to be absolutely fantastic for us. I cannot wait to use him. And of course, 2 days after he joined the club, he's actually injured. He's got a pulled groin. He's going to be out for 1 to 4 days. And we won't see him in today's episode against Leeds United, which is slightly disappointing, but we've got more than an adequate replacement in El Neni, but I'm just pleased to get Martin Darun through the door. Now, the other thing that I forgot to show you in episode 2 was we did make some additions to the staff. So we brought through a head physio, head of sports science. We got some more physios in, so our medical team in comparison with the rest of the division is now much, much better. We were basically down at the bottom. We were in the mud compared to other clubs in this division, so we've upped that a little bit. We are still looking for some more scouts to try and boost this up, but overall, I think that we're looking in really good shape from a staffing perspective. So off camera, since the last episode, where we beat Liverpool 1-0 in the Community Shield, amazing result for us. I do like, just before the start of the season, to try and play a nice, easy, local game, get the testosterone flowing amongst the squad, and go out and absolutely batter somebody and up the morale a little bit. We played Croydon, we beat them by 9-0. What I didn't realise is that the 2-week gap between the Community Shield and the first game of the season was actually an international break, and we hardly had any players available. We couldn't even fill the bench, which was absolutely ridiculous. So we played, this is the side that we played. We've still got some big names in there that weren't called up to international duty, but Pepe scored 6 goals out of the 9 in this game, playing up front, and he also had 2 disallowed. If he'd not had the 2 disallowed, he would have scored 8 goals, which would have been absolutely ridiculous. But we managed to get the job done. Croydon didn't even have a shot at goal. We had 26, 16 on target, 67% possession. There was some good performances all round, and a chance to really get some fitness into this squad before we play our first Premier League game. The other thing that I've not shown you is the predicted positions this season for the Premier League. So here's the season preview. We're predicted to finish 5th. That hasn't moved, actually, between us signing Darun and not having him at the club at all. So we're 20-1 to go and win the league. City, Liverpool, Chelsea and United all predicted to finish in the top 4. We are predicted to finish above Tottenham though, which all Arsenal fans will be happy about. They'll actually only be happy if we manage to go out there and do it. But the early kickoff in today's game is Liverpool against Chelsea, so they'll play their game first, and then we will get into our first game of the season against newly promoted Leeds. So a poor start for Liverpool. Chelsea actually winning that game by a 1-0. Olivier Giroud scoring in the 89th minute. So it was all set for a bit of a 0-0 ball draw until Olivier Giroud managed to go out and get the winner. Let's do this then. The team we've got out today, we've actually got Renarsson in goal. Leno has got a little bit of an injury, so he can't play in this one. So Bellerin, Luiz, Gabriel and Tierney will start at the back for us. El Neni in that defensive midfielder role, Thomas Partey, Ceballos and Willian, Aubameyang and Lacazette will play up top for us today. So let's do a little shout. We're going to demand more of the boys. We've got it on the director cam. Here's Aubameyang coming forward to Partey. Lacazette is in. The shot gets blocked. Leeds clear the danger. I have got us on extended highlights as well. I've been a bit of a fan of the extended highlights so far. But Leeds coming forward now with Harrison. I'd love to get the first 3 points of the season here. Bellerin getting the tackle in and putting it out for a Leeds corner. But I'm loving the 3D this year. I've always been a 2D player, but 3D so far has been the one for us. Danger cleared by David Luiz at the back there. Patrick Bamford getting on the ball for Leeds. I don't think this is going to come to anything. It's not. But I've demanded a little bit more from the boys in the early stages. Potential chance for us now with Thomas Partey. Ball gets cleared out towards El Nene. Bellerin picking it up on the edge of the box. Back to Ceballos. We're playing him over Xhaka today. And Aubameyang with the shot just wide. We're just beginning to create 1 or 2 chances. Nothing on target as yet though. Chance here for Tierney. Ball whips in towards Lacazette. And it's in the net. And it's a goal for Arsenal. Thomas Partey scoring on his Premier League debut. Gives us the lead just after half an hour. They're checking the goal though on VAR. And it's been disallowed for offside. Oh no. Devastated. How close was it? Oh man, come on. You can't get much closer than that. Do you know what? We've got to take the positives. We're beginning to create chances. Here's Thomas Partey now for Arsenal. Lovely ball in towards Aubameyang. Dinked over the goalkeeper off the crossbar. Danger cleared by Stuart Dallas, but that's the best chance we've had. Lovely little dink from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And I'm really starting to sense that a goal is coming. We're really turning up the heat. Here's Aubameyang once again. Maybe we need to play him up front. He's driving into the box. Shoots over the top of the crossbar this time. So I just said to the boys at half-time, if we continue to work hard, we can go out and win this game. I did individually criticise the attackers for not finishing any goals so far, because we have had more than enough chances as it stands. Here's Lacazette now. He's the one I was pointing my finger at half-time. Not really done much at all so far. Gets into the penalty area. Gives the ball away as well. I think we might have to change things here as Leeds pump the ball forward. The chance comes to nothing, but I do think that we'll probably take Lacazette off. He's not having the best game that I've ever seen so far. So we have indeed made those changes. Lacazette is off. Aubameyang has gone up top. And Bukayo Saka's come on to this left-hand side. Here's Aubameyang now through the middle. Has a shot once again. Gets blocked by Cooper at the back for Leeds. He's having a really, really good game for them and keeping us out so far. Oh, here we come again, though, with Ceballos. Lovely ball into Aubameyang. Another chance. Good save by the Leeds goalkeeper. Out for an Arsenal corner. Just over half an hour to go. We're really beginning to create chances. Saka takes the corner. Bamford clears the danger for Leeds. Just trying to fire the boys up a little bit here. Here's Saka with a corner. We have made another change. Pepe has come onto the field. Willian has gone off. Here's Gabriel in towards Ceballos, who's had a good game so far. Aubameyang in towards Thomas Partey. Lovely ball through to Saka. Crucial tackle by Cooper once again at the back for Leeds, though. Saka, lovely ball into Aubameyang. Great save by the goalkeeper. This Leeds defence is absolutely solid. We cannot get past them. Here's El Neni in towards Thomas Partey. Lovely ball over the top to Pepe, who is offside. Oh, there's a good interception by Ceballos into Aubameyang. Saka is in the clear here, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Saka and he's managed to get it in the net. Thank goodness for that. I think the goalkeeper got a hand on it, but the substitute, Saka, manages to find the corner and give us a 1-0 lead at last. It was a really good interception in midfield, actually, by Ceballos, and Saka was very composed. I think he's just tried to dink it over the keeper very, very slowly. I think the keeper got an arm to it, like I said, but the most important thing now is that we are 1-0 up. I'm going to just put us back on positive. We were on an attacking mentality, and straight away that worked and got us the goal. But fingers crossed, we can hold on for the 3 points now. Now we've made our final substitution. We have taken off Tierney at the back, who was really, really tired. Kolasinac is onto the field. Pepe's done brilliant since he's been on. Here's Pepe, drives towards goal, finds Saka again, and it's 2-0. 81 minutes gone. Bukayo Saka has come on and made a real difference today. You know, putting Aubameyang up front helped, but I think Saka's just going to get those minutes now. I really do. Do we sell someone like Lacazette? I mean, Lacazette's not really played that much in pre-season, so he's still getting up to speed. But when someone like Bukayo Saka comes into the team and manages to do things like that, you've got to play him. Plain and simple. Lovely ball downfield by Kolasinac, looking for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who is still going. He's done all the running today. Back towards Ceballos. Kolasinac, the substitute, driving forward. We're looking for a third, and Aubameyang almost gets it with a header. Tell you what, we've been good at the back as well today. Gabriel and Luis have done a great job. Pepe's all the way through. Here's Aubameyang, and that is 3. Finally, Leeds have cracked at the back, and this has been actually a really impressive performance for opening day. We did well enough in the Community Shield against Liverpool. I didn't expect us to win that game, and we did. Maybe we're in for a really positive season, but lovely finish from Aubameyang. It's actually down as his second goal of the season. It's counting the Community Shield, but it's definitely his first goal in the Premier League. And there we go then. That will do it. A 3-0 victory. Really good stats for us as well. 17 shots on goal, 8 on target. Possession, we actually had less possession than Leeds, but everybody in the first 11 scoring over a 7, which is fantastic to see, especially like players like El Neni, whose place is under threat now that we've got Martin Darun in. But best performer has gone down to Bukayo Saka, obviously because he came on in the second half and got those 2 goals that really won the game for us. So in terms of the other results in the league, no real surprises. We've still got West Brom and Man City still to play. But we got Liverpool losing to Chelsea, which is a little bit of a surprise. Man United winning at Aston Villa. Good result for Brighton against Everton just there. And then Tottenham beating West Ham with a 90th minute Dele Alli goal. But as it stands, top of the table. So there we go. We've just praised Saka for his efforts after coming on as a substitute. Like I say, top of the table as it stands. It means absolutely nothing at this stage. In terms of the Europa League, we enter the group stage in October. The draw for that still hasn't been done yet, so we'll probably update you on that one in time for the next episode. But look at that, a sea of green, things that you love to see. So what we'll do is I'll play a few games off camera, and I think we will come back in the next episode for, there's a nice little double header here, Liverpool at home and Chelsea away. Big games for us if we want to make sure that we progress in this Premier League. So off camera, I'll play against West Ham. We'll play the Carabao Cup third round, Man United at home and West Brom away. But yeah, the Liverpool and the Chelsea game will come around pretty fast, and also that's around transfer deadline day, and the draw for the Europa League should have been done at that stage. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed. Keep those likes and those subscriptions to the channel if you're not already done. Keep those coming. It's hugely appreciated, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.